guys on. I am going to record this. So this is our Sunday night systems call, but we have a huge announcement. We're starting Blitz tomorrow. So if you're not on a team, get on a team. It is amazing, guys. I have 12 weeks of incredible lessons from the millionaires in the company, incredibly successful people. And what I share with you is that every single person that I've asked, whether they're a millionaire, a multimillionaire, even if they had their own team call on the same night, every single one of them said yes. Yes. They would do this to help us. So just to show you the culture of Isagenix. So we're not going to be doing Sunday calls. Instead, the teams are going to be meeting. So we're going to have our Blitz call on Monday at 9. And then we're going to hop off and go to the systems call at 9:30. There are 2 events coming up, really huge. June 15th, Healthy Mind and Body team hired Ed Blunt to do a mindset training. This is all about mindset, facing your fears, getting in the game. He's incredible. He used to be an actor. He worked with Denzel Washington, but he's an incredible life coach. So if you have an opportunity, it's in New Jersey. Please get your ticket for Ed Blunt. And we're going to Nashville. Woohoo! Is that a honky tonk fan or is the honky tonk in Texas? I'm from Brooklyn. I don't know. But, okay, if you go to isagenix.com and register to host an event, you legit get 2 free tickets to go to Celebration. And during Blitz, they're going to take the top 300-point earning teams to win a free room. So this is tremendous, guys. This is really huge. You're basically getting an all-expense paid vacation. I mean, I don't know. My job of 10 years gave me a $50 gift card. You know, so utilize what's out there, take advantage of the promotions, and let's run it. So this is being recorded. We're going to go live. So Ed, introduce us onto the call. Let's speak to some speakers who experienced this event for the first time, and let's rock and roll.
Dude, I'm putting enrollments. Who's here?
Can you
see
us?
Dude, Jeff.
You.
Talk to us, buddy. What'd you learn this weekend?
Had a great time. I mean, it was very exciting. Everybody, I was totally stoked about all the information that everybody was talking about up on stage and just the realism of what everybody has gone through. You know, it just, it really touched my heart. And to know that this group is really more of like a family, you know, it's just got me really driven, and I feel great about everything. The products are, you know, phenomenal. And, you know, I just look forward to rolling with it and going forward with it and staying with this for quite a while, you know.
Awesome. Would you be recommending events to the people on your team?
Well, my team is kind of, I mean, Ed knows, they're kind of lacking in a few areas.
Well, I should say, why is it important for everyone to get to events? Maybe that's a better way to phrase it.
Because they'll feel the same way, or they'll feel probably, yeah, I would say they would feel the same way as I felt, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the, you know.
Yeah, it's a big deal. What speaker resonated with you the most?
Which speaker? I would have to probably say the Asian dude. You know?
Eric Chen.
Yeah. I would have to say the Asian dude. He was pretty cool at well, you know, at basically what he said, you know?
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for speaking.
No problem.
And how much weight have you lost?
Myself, I've lost probably about 23, 24 pounds.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So who else experienced an event for the first time this weekend? Jessica and Russ. That was your first event as well.
Yes, it was.
And you were recognized on stage. You got to walk across stage and get your manager's certificate, and that was awesome.
Yeah, that was a really, really amazing feeling to get recognized for something for working for myself, basically, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. How many times have you been recognized at your dental hygiene job?
Not enough times to count on one hand. No, that's for sure.
So it's a nice feeling. It's great to be rewarded and, you know, be honored and be recognized for working hard. So what was your biggest takeaway at the event?
You know, really, I have to say, Abby O'Neill really blew me away. And it just goes to show that, you know, even with the family and everything going on and working in so many other aspects of my life, that I can still work this business and still be very successful at it.
Yeah, she has 3 children, and she was a former nanny who was broke as a joke.
Wow.
Yeah, really, really unbelievable. Like, I had tears while she was talking.
Oh, me too. What about you, Russ? What was your biggest takeaway this weekend?
Well, I mean, it really opened my eyes about the whole business portion of the program, because I was kind of, I guess, let's say, ignorant towards it in the beginning, and really, self-centered, where I just wanted to lose weight and move on, but over time fell in love with the products and just wanted to, basically just spread the love to people I meet, friends, people I meet, in my office building while I'm working, but it was just, really, really amazing of, just the experience of being at the event and seeing that these people on stage are really so relatable to you. And, if you put your mind to it, you can actually get, amazing things done.
Yeah. And it's funny because of all the months that your wife has been doing this and your wife has been involved, you've never got on a team call.
No.
And now
not physically.
Yeah, and I mean, you're always in the background, but now it's nice to have you in the forefront, and it's even greater to see that what your wife is passionate about.
Exactly.
It's not bullshit. She's not just selling shakes out of her top. This is
Definitely.
a really serious, viable profession, and she very well will be walking across that stage as a millionaire. And being at this event, you see it, you feel it, you see the possibilities. Yeah, so that's exciting. Who else? It was a first time for someone else. Alexa, okay, let me tell you guys this. Alexa was, okay, she's been very coachable, I will say. Like I said, you got to get to the event. She's like, all right, let me make arrangements. I'm like, you got to enroll too. She's like, all right, I got to. Like, she doesn't ask questions. Just tell me what to do. And I'm telling you how amazing it was. After 4 weeks of her being on the program, you got recognized, walked across the stage for Crystal Manager. So I want to know all about how that felt. But while she was literally in the booth getting half naked to take her Isabody pictures, they started calling her name. She won a contest. But she didn't just win a contest. She won a contest for purchasing 3 more tickets. And that's putting it out there. You know what I mean? She purchased 3 tickets for the people that she was going to bring to the next one. And because she put it out there, she won. She won a 4-night stay in Nashville. So tell me all about your incredible experience at this event, Alexa.
My biggest takeaway, definitely, I didn't be recognized for being a Crystal Manager.
Alexa, we can't hear you.
That was amazing.
We can't hear you. I don't know.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So my biggest takeaway was definitely recognized on stage. I did not be recognized. Nerve-wracking, almost. Surprised, dumbfounded, humbled. From all the speakers, definitely Abby resonated most with me. She had so much passion. I have to say, so much grit. She has 3 kids, single. She's a typical mom struggling, and yet she was busy and found time to make this work for her. And to see her be recognized on stage for hitting millions, but her passion kept coming through both days. As far as training, it came across from all the speakers how much so many of us are so in our heads. We have this complex, what is people going to say about us? And most of the time it's just our thinking. And even if it's not in our head, who cares? I've been fortunate enough to have gone through plenty of experiences and have learned from my experience to not let that get to my skin. It still hurts. Definitely still hurts when somebody says, no, we're not interested. I don't want to waste your time. But for me personally, that has made me continue, push for getting that yes. And I think that's definitely correlates why I've grown so much so quickly, because I just keep looking for that yes, because I need to find that approval. And the only way for me to find that approval is to find that yes. And that kind of makes me feel like, okay, I'm not crazy. I know there's people that are going to think just like me or find the products amazing. So that was my biggest takeaway, and to hear every single millionaire up there say their side, and they had the same issue, and they coach. Some of them took longer than others. However, they still got there because they learned to go through that pain and just let it go. So that was a big, like a bullseye for me. And I felt, okay, I'm no different than they are. So if they can do it, I can do it. I don't know when I'll do it, but I feel like I'm not going to stop. I'm never going to stop. I'm going to keep pushing. So that's it for me.
Love it. Awesome. Congratulations on such a great weekend.
Thank you. And that contest was amazing. Winning the contest.
That was very cool.
I did not expect that.
Yeah, that was nice
amazing.
for all of us to see, because Ed and I have been to like 30 events, and we've never won anything, and we've never seen anyone from our team win. So that was really exciting when they started calling your name. We were all like freaking out, like, where is she? So Ed, who else do you have lined up to speak tonight? I know you invited a few different guests to share their story this evening.
Yeah, I have Miro on, and I have Jamie Shiner on with the little baby.
Okay, let's do ladies first. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, baby.
Say hi. Say I should be sleeping, but I'm still awake.
So this was your first event. Now, how long are you building Isagenix for?
No, I started in November of 2018.
Okay, and you haven't been to an event because life, babies, 3 kids.
Like this one, 2 others.
Yeah.
Right? Say hi.
So what made you finally, since November, what made you finally commit and get to this one?
I felt like even though I streamed NYKO, that I missed a lot. I missed the energy. I didn't really get it. Like I was watching the speakers and I was like, yeah, okay, And this one happened to be in driving distance, and I said, I have no excuse. I could go away for one night. It's not a big deal. Like we could handle it. We could rock it. My husband was able to go in late and provide the support on the home front. So I was able to go and not worry about that and be home the next night. So it wasn't a big, in a way, it wasn't a big commitment. So I could do it without feeling guilty about leaving the kids.
I love it. And it's nice because, you know, everyone stepped up and helped. Jessica had a babysitter. Alexa had to ask her husband to step in with 3 kids. I mean,
right.
It's definitely a sacrifice. Ed Golden's mom, poor lady, she was with the kids, and, you know, we all go through it, you know, but was the sacrifice worth it?
100%. 100%. The energy, the sense of community, it just lights a fire in you, and it just shows you that what you're doing is where you belong, and it's the right thing to be doing. And I mean, I took away so many nuggets. Besides feeling good about what I was doing, I took away so many nuggets of information and snippets of, you know, just cute phrases to say to people. And I've been saying them to my kids. I'm like, be a good human. Just be a good human. I said that today. You know, and then, you know, in the car ride home yesterday, I kept saying, it's not about you. It's not about you. You know, like, you gotta internalize it, and you just, being there helps you do that. And I feel like it really makes you be more successful.
Yeah.
And I actually got a message from her today that her husband is thinking about Nashville. She's not sure it's if it's so he doesn't have to watch the kids or if he wants to participate, but he's thinking about Nashville.
That's all right.
I love it. And you saw all the babies in the back of the room, and
Yeah.
families are welcome. And that's one thing that I love about our company. You
Oh.
children, your spouse. And another thing I love is that look at our team, how diverse. A dental hygienist, stay-at-home mom, an athlete, an steam fitter, a former attorney. Like, this is a place where everyone belongs, you know, and just going there, like sometimes we're on the calls and maybe you won't resonate with me and maybe you won't resonate with Ed, but getting to this event, you will find someone who speaks to your heart. And it's so important not just to get there, but to get your people there so they can see and feel what you do. Like Ed and I don't make a commission to get you to the events. We want to get you to the events because we know it's going to light you up like a firecracker and you're going to produce. You're going to be your best, right?
Yes, 100%.
Like Jeff said, one big dysfunctional family picnic. It's nice. It's nice seeing everybody.
It is. It was amazing to meet people that I've been seeing on Facebook for the past few months. You know, to meet in person, really, it's different. It makes a difference.
Yes, absolutely. And you won a pair of Apple AirPods, by the way. Please send me your address. You committed to buying the event tickets.
Oh, Mom.
You got to the event, so you scored yourself some AirPods.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jamie. Do you have any last takeaways?
Share it like you would share a restaurant that you fell in love with or a new pair of shoes. Don't make it weird. Just because it's, you know, people think it's a weight loss thing. Doesn't matter. If you love it, share it, and that's all you can do.
Yeah. Whoa, do I hear a confident Jamie? I like it a lot.
I'm back, right? We're ready to rock? Ready to rock?
Awesome. So let's hear from Miro. This was your first event also.
Yes, it was.
Okay, awesome. What was your first impression when you
Hold on. Ladies, disclosure. Don't let the accent fool you. He is married. Sort of.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we're all getting skinny. We're all getting sexy. We might as well start a dating service soon. You know, you never know what's going to happen when you fit into your skinny jeans. So tell me, what was your first impression when you walked in and you saw this going on?
I really didn't know what to expect. You know, we walked in a couple minutes late, and there was a speaker talking about who was it? It was I think it was Travis, and I really I've been following my wife. She's the one that brought me into this, and I really didn't know much about what is Isagenix about. I knew it's a weight loss. I know she's making some buck here and there, but I really didn't know what is it. When I saw that many people who were there, and you know, you see them in all different colors and shapes and stuff, it was like, is this something business-wise, or is this something health-wise? Or then when I realized it's actually both, it opened my eyes that everybody can use a help like that. Put 2 and 2 together, help someone to get healthier, and also help the other person who's getting healthier to also get financially better to itself. So it made a lot of sense to me, who came here from Croatia, and my wife and I started our family, and we both had no help for nothing, and everything we have, it's what we both made, and we want to be more around our kids. We have 3 kids who were 7, 5, and a year and a half almost, and we want to be with them. We want to spend time with them. We want to be, you know, involved in everything that they do. And she's right now putting the 2 girls, the older ones, to sleep. Mark is asleep already.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. I'm just not. I really didn't expect that it's gonna push me that I think about this as a business.
Yeah.
Probably getting more and more fired up into it.
The first time that I truly got it, I could not sleep at night. And, you know, my parents, Ed's parents, I'm a first generation American, you know, and I would tell my mom all the time, this is amazing. Like, imagine someone getting paid, not per hour, but per heart, per service. You know, like, imagine immigrants coming to this country and you telling them you could make whatever you want, as many people as you help. There's no caps, there's no limits. Like, to me, this is the real American dream. Not getting a job, not working 40 hours a week for somebody else, busting your butt. And then what? You're making the other guy rich. And most people don't know this. And, you know, I will tell you honestly, Miro, I also thought it was just weight loss. But the more that I dug in and got to the events, you cannot be rich and have poor health, because your life will suck, right? And you cannot have a great body and six-pack abs and always be stressed out thinking about money, because you will be unhealthy and your life will stink.
You won't have time, exactly.
Yeah, health and wealth go hand in hand. And that's the whole mission of our company, is to really help people to be physically and financially free. That's the whole mission. So do you find that after being at this event, you have more compassion for what your wife is doing, and now you will support her stronger on this mission and go in with her?
Oh, definitely. Like, as you said, like, I'm not sure that I was sleeping this past 2 nights also. Like, it's all we've been talking about. It's like how much this is potential for everything, not only financially, but even to get even healthier, even more, you know. Because the life is crazy, and it can help you in many ways. As much as you allow yourself, you know, you just have to get involved. I mean, we all using social media and stuff, and you just have to share it. The most important probably part, it was when who was the speaker, I'm not sure, the girl, when she said, you share, they share, repeat. And that's one of the things that we all been doing one way or another. Or we
That's right.
Share, or we share, as Jamie said before, or you share about the restaurant, or you share about shoes, or you share about anything. It's just, you know, you just have to be, again, you have to do it in a certain way that it's not gonna look too pushy, I guess.
Yeah.
But you have to put it out there that people see that something is happening in your life, and if they're interested, they could be that too.
Yeah. You know, the difference between people who are successful and those who are not is urgency. Urgency, having more conversations. You know, if you're sitting around waiting for it to be perfect, you're going to be waiting for the rest of your life. If you just say, you know what, I suck at this, but I'm going to keep sucking and until I get better. We all started out terrible. I was terrible in the beginning. My first 20 phone calls, I was telling someone that, like, about my bowel movements, how I go to the bathroom like such a healthy person now. I was telling people you can't drink wine, you can't eat bologna. If you want to have a turkey, you got to buy the whole turkey because you can't have cold cuts. This is it was crazy. I was crazy, but I was lit up. I didn't care. If somebody was going to say no, I couldn't wait for them to say no so I could move to the next one. You know? It's numbers, guys. We have to face the fear and just talk to people. I'm looking for the winners, the rock stars, the ones who are motivated, passionate. If somebody returns the box and says it's not for me, I say, thank you, God, for showing me early on. Thank God I didn't have to spend 5 years with this fool wasting my time. You know, somebody tells you there's a 10-carat diamond in your backyard. Here's the shovel. Start digging, right? What are you going to do? You're going to give up? No, you take the shovel and you have the conversation.
How deep?
Talk some more. Right? You got to dig deep. So who else? Thank you, Miro. That was a great, wonderful
Thank
share.
you.
I always love to hear the men's perspectives.
Thank you. Thank you.
And who else you got? I know Alina had Veronica and you had Lisa Romano, yeah?
Yeah, we have Coleman. I don't even know. I have a big problem with these Colemans. Every other person in Isopulse is now a Coleman. And so many of them, it's crazy.
Well, I thought we were just going to have first-time event attendees talk. Because
Ashley, is this your first major event, Ashley? ISA? This is Ashley. She went to GoPro. This is her first major Isogenics event.
Oh, awesome. Hold on. Is Alina here? Alina, is Veronica here? Alina?
Alina's on. She did say she had to jump away for a second.
Alina's on. Ashley, share your takeaways. Ed, inbox Veronica and see if she wanted to say a few words, because I know we have a couple enrollments to put in and we're going to keep it short tonight. Ashley, what were your takeaways from this event? You're muted. Okay, now you're good. Yeah, good.
These events inspire me. I mean, it's like my heart just like pulls out of my chest, and I just get excited. I mean, I've never been around a community. Like, I'm a coach in general. It's a natural part of me, but I'm a part of something that's bigger, and I see so many opportunities. And what really, really touched home to me was, I think, Abby walking on stage. And obviously you and Ed have really touched me and like kept me motivated and going. Because I mean, it's so easy to say, hey, I had a bad week, or hey, I had a bad 2 weeks, and stop. But like, just for me to quit is not in my dictionary. But just like, even again, it's the reassurance of like Abby walking on stage and having her like getting recognized for being a millionaire, living on stamps, and saying like, hey, my husband supported me. We did this. We fought through it. We got through hard times. This is what we did. And it's just about repetition, hard work, and just digging deep. What is within your soul, and what do you want to make of your life? And do you want to work a 9-to-5 job? No, I don't want to work a 9-to-5 job. I would love to be at home with my kids the rest of my life. That would be great. I would love for my husband to do the same thing, you know? So there's a lot of motivation on that sense. And I got really inspired, / cried like probably 10 times throughout the whole event. But I think what really hit home was her speech, and then just how we need our like, I mean, I've heard it, but it's like how we have to dig deeper within our team to grow it. It's not going to just come from one thing. It's going to come from continuing to build. And I think that's the biggest piece that I need to start doing and challenging myself. But I get motivated on these events. Like, I think that I learn, I grow, and I'm going to continue to come to them.
Yeah, I love it. I heard Tony Robbins say that the best thing you can do is get yourself to an event, because it is literally somebody's 10-year life experience, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And they're bringing the best tips for you in 1 hour. Can you imagine? It's like Cliff Notes about somebody's business. So you don't have to watch their 10-year struggle. You show up to the event and you listen to where they rose, where they fell, and what you can, learn from it. It's, tremendous. And we always say on our team that getting to an event is like cleanse juice for the soul, right? In a business where you work for yourself, but not by yourself, you have to get to an event. It really, really motivates you and lights you up. Every single leader goes to an event. I saw Vicky Polak write today. She goes, not every single.
But I really like all.
She said, not every 6- and 7-figure income earner. Did you see what Vicky Polak wrote today, Ed? She said,
yeah, not all people at events are 6- and 7-figure income earners. But every 6 and 7 figure income earner goes to every event.
Yes. Yeah. So that was very pivotal. So Lisa, do you want to share with us what your takeaways were?
Sure. It was, amazing. And like you said, motivating. Also for me, I was like, I guess because, we were not even 2 months into this whole thing for Jeff and I. For me, I was just like excited, overwhelmed, emotional, like lots and lots of different feelings, and almost even in a way, this is, I know, weird, but it's just me because I'm crazy, but like I almost got even intimidated because I was like, there's so much I have to learn and just, get out of my head, and like, what if I have to stand up on stage and speak for 30 minutes at one point? Oh my God. But overall, I thought it was really good, and it was good to learn everything. It was awesome to see the 2 sisters up on stage, the Romano sisters, who I'm not related to. And I like the other girl, I keep forgetting her name. She was on, she had the colon removed, part of her colon removed. She actually, yeah, I liked watching her a lot. Abby, of course, was amazing to me.
Yeah. So you go to an event and you're like, oh my God, the tools, the social media, holy cow, IsaLife app, IsaBody, what is one thing that you can take away that you will put into your business starting now?
I like the whole, the share, you share, I share thing. Yeah. I want to try to motivate people to do that more, because I was afraid to push the business part of it, I guess, because I'm still trying to get people to even, buy the actual products and stuff. But I think if you explain to them that if you get 2 people to do it with you, you could pretty much now get your products for free and stuff. And I think, I don't know, it was just, watching it up on stage was really cool, how they did it.
So I'm going to give you 2 things that I hope will help you in your business. The first thing I'm going to tell you is use the word, I'm obligated to show you.
Okay.
Okay. I want you to tell everyone, hey, I know this may or may not be for you and you just got your box, but I'm obligated to show you because there's a 60-day window. And there's $900 on the table, and I don't want you to miss that bonus because of me. So what 2 people can you think of that would want this? Great. That's $450. And now if they find 2 people, that's $900 back for you. If you say the word, I'm obligated to show you, which you are, because if you signed me up and you didn't tell me there was money on the table, I'd be pissed at you. So if you use the words, I'm obligated to show you, it takes a lot of pressure off your shoulders. The second thing I want to tell you, that if someone finds 2 people, their husband and their mom, that in no way makes them a business builder. Okay? Yeah. So you can help someone find 2 people. It doesn't mean they're building a business. It just means showing someone how to get their products paid for, which is our job. Right? Okay. So keep it simple. I mean, it's mindset, because when you get confident with that, you're going to, have a different posture. But getting to the events, doing the 3-way phone calls, jumping on the team calls, it grows your posture and your confidence. And, you got so good at your job. You've been there for years. You're only here 2 months. Don't feel any pressure or any overwhelm. If you can just take 1 or 2 tidbits from the event and practice those until the next one, that's good enough. It's good enough. Don't put all that pressure on yourself.
Okay.
Ed?
Present.
You got to say check.
Present.
Yeah.
You didn't even say you like my shirt I'm wearing. Look at that.
Yeah, I noticed that you were wearing. I made those shirts for us from Nashville last year. That was really great. You're wearing it this year to promote Nashville.
We're going to Nashville.
Such a good team sport. I'm wearing my Isogenic shirt, but you can't really see it. It's a little dark.
Veronica, she's here somewhere.
Is Veronica the 831 number, maybe, I'm thinking?
Are you on a phone, bro?
I am the 831 number, yes.
I knew it. Okay.
So
we loved meeting you, by the way. This was our first time meeting you. And we were just saying that when you shared your story and you said, I called my neighbor and she said she couldn't sign you up, we were like, that lady must be kicking herself in the rear end.
well, I was kind of surprised, but I absolutely loved meeting you guys. Angela, I loved meeting you for the first time. Ed and Bessie, oh my gosh. It was just wonderful to get to eat dinner with all of you and listen to you all give your stories as well as the rest of the team.
We are with you so much. It was so wonderful meeting you and your husband, and you guys are like yin and yang. What a perfect combination. And he's so wonderful, and he's so supportive of you. You just saw his eyes just sitting there, and he has like so much admiration for what you've done. And when you shared your story about how you get your grandkids every summer, but this is the first summer that you're really going to get to be present with them. I mean, I don't think there was a dry eye in the house. So thank you for sharing.
Mine either. I think mine were wet at that point too.
Yeah. So what was your biggest takeaway? What was your impression about the event?
Okay, so I really had to put some thought into this. I actually got, I have 3 huge takeaways, but let me start by saying that my first eye-opener was that my why has already changed. I'm only 3 months into this, and my why when I got started was weight loss, and that why has already changed. And when they asked us to write those whys down, weight loss was actually at the bottom. So that was my first eye opener. But the 3 main things that I walked away with was that number 1 was listening to our nutritionist, that how much time Isagenix puts in to getting the highest quality out of our product. That's just huge to me because in the DC area, everyone is very health conscious. You hear a lot of organic, you hear a lot of, like she was saying, everyone eats whole, there's a lot of keto diets. So I was very interested in hearing the facts about how they take it to the absolute healthiest extreme so that we have the purest products that we can talk to people about. So that was huge to me.
Thank you for saying that, and thank you for sharing that, because that's a huge, huge part of what we do. And our company really does stand in integrity. The first time I listened to a podcast about how they made our vitamins, I cried. You cannot imagine the time, the effort, the consciousness and love that goes into our products. Guys, write this down, isagenixpodcast.com. isagenixpodcast.com. There's 3 different topics: money, science, and transforming lives. When you're in the car driving to work, guys, when you're going to pick up your kids from school, when you're mopping your floors, please listen to these podcasts because it's going to grow your beliefs so strong. And I'm so grateful that you mentioned that. Thank you.
Okay, so my number 2 thing was team, how they talked about team and how they even incorporated the team in when you're sharing with others. And one of the points that on the leader panel that they made was that 98% of the people that you're going to enroll are looking for a friend, that they're signing up for the product, but they're looking for the community. And I have been overwhelmed by the support that Isagenix family gives each other. I'm just blown away by it.
Yeah, I love it. I concur. I mean, the people that I've enrolled, I did not know prior to Isagenix, but I'm so proud to say that most of my friends, my closest friends, are now in Isagenix, and not just within our team, but cross line. You know, and I don't know if you were on the call, but for our Blitz, I asked 12 different millionaires if they would get on the call and teach our team, and every single one of them said yes. So that's a great point. What's number 3?
And I'm totally looking forward to being part of that Blitz.
Oh, you're going to crush it. Ed and I were like, whoo, I don't know where Alina found her, but I hope she finds 5 more.
Okay, and my third and final thing that I got from this was during Jessica's talk on the panel, when she was talking about her reach out, and she gave us her 1, 2, 3 of what her reach out was, that her number 1 thing was compliment, her number 2 thing was state your intention, and then her number 3 thing, I cannot tell you how much freedom this gave me, was when she said, give them the opportunity to say no. That was like freedom to me. And I'll share a really funny story with you all. Driving home from Atlantic City today, my husband got a phone call from his sister, and he was talking to her, and I was acting like a fool in the background. Share where we did. Tell her what we were doing. And I mean, I was like freaking out on him, pointing to my cup, waving my mug in front of him, trying to get him to say something. And he kept shaking his head no. And I'm like, seriously, tell her where we've been. And so he finally, as he was wrapping up the conversation, he goes, yeah, we're on our way home right now from Atlantic City because we were at the Isagenix conference. And I kid you not, his sister goes, I'm on my way to a meeting right now, but you tell Veronica to call me because I want to sign up.
Wow. I mean.
And I was like.
All you have to do is open your mouth. That's it.
Yep.
And people don't. And Ed says it all the time. If they don't get it from you, they're going to get it from somebody else. Open your mouth. Go for no. I haven't been cursed out yet. They're either a no or not right now, or yes.
So I have 7 days to Crystal Manager, and I plan on being there. So very excited about it.
That's going to get you some Blitz points. Don't do it tonight. Save those points for Blitz.
Yeah, I'll wait till tomorrow, I promise.
Awesome. So is everyone on the call in Blitz and on a Blitz team? Wave your hand if you are. Yeah. And put on the dunce cap if you're not. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's.
We're at 118 people in Blitz already.
We've never had a Blitz this big, I don't think.
No, I think I'm going to pull out. It's too much.
Yeah, right. Look, I took out all my boards every single year that you and I did. Did you see all these boards?
I see. It's crazy.
It's amazing, guys. Every time we do a Blitz, it's so much fun. It's great accountability. Just show up to the calls. Just keep showing up. Keep talking. It's not that serious. You know, some people either do or they don't. It's, you know, and I tell you, just go full throttle. You know, don't be scared. You gotta give it gas if you want to take off and have liftoff. You know, it's painful. You would rather enroll 10 people in 2 months and have a big group starting together than plug one person in every month. Your people want community. Your people want the excitement and the momentum. So does anyone have anything else to add about getting to events, about their takeaways from the event? Anything they want to share that has touched them at an event or why they need to go?
I'll throw something out there real quick. I think for both of us, Andrew, we saw a lot of new people and first timers at this event, and that's really exciting, right? And another thing we saw is, you know, like I know Alina, you know, brought Veronica, and that's exciting for her. And, you know, we had other pockets of teams that brought people to their first event as well. And I mean, look at the, just the conversation here. If you're a first person, or if this was your first event, think of the power, that you could give somebody by bringing them to Nashville, or this June 15th meeting that we have in the Meadowlands. Get your people there, right? They get a whole different mindset, right? I kicked and punched when Angela told me to go to an event. I wasn't going. And, I went there and I looked at all these people and I was like, well, these guys can do this. I can definitely do this.
No, he basically said, it's stupid. I don't want to go to an event. I don't need to go to one of these things. And
I don't need your cult. That's what I told him.
I don't need to go to one of your cult things. And he legit fought me. And he was all right. He was growing. He was kind of dangling at manager, at director. When he got to that event, he came home and he got it, right? It's not enough that you get it, right? You've been to an event, Jeff. You see it, right? Lisa, you get it. Russ and Jess, you get it. You've been to an event. You got to show the people in your life what this event is about. I buy tickets for people. I rent a freaking bus. I give hotel rooms away. I will do whatever I have to do to show a new person this, not for me, for them.
You got the shot older, dude.
Good point too. They're giving. I mean, I can't even. Isagenix is giving you rooms. Register for the event. Be in the top 300. Like, they're giving you guys the rooms, right? I'm giving that room to 4 people, new people on my team. I'll pay for my own room and give that room to 4 people on my team.
I can say this with so much love, that your business will never grow to its fullest potential if you don't get to an event. If you can't afford it, I will drive you there. I will bus you there. I will buy you a ticket. But for you to grow, you will never fully reach your max potential unless you go to an event and get it. And once you do go to an event and get it, you have an obligation to serve others and show them what's possible. Guys, people are living like sheep, day to day, the same grinds. They don't know what's possible. You need to bring them here to show them. But Miro is like tongue-tied. He goes, I couldn't believe what I saw. I haven't slept for 2 days. Jeff is lit up. Everybody who went to the event, Russ is on his first call, first time ever.
Guys, Jeff is 3 hours past his bedtime, and he's still here on this call.
Yep.
This guy's asleep by 6 o'clock every PM. Look at him.
Yeah.
Listen, as leaders, we don't have to buy tickets. We don't have to give the free rooms. We don't have to drive you there. But we want so badly for you to recognize how important and how special this is. And so you have to be that same leader and that same force for somebody else. You've got to get your people to the events. Anyone that I enroll, anyone who wants to work with me, I say, just come with me. We'll do a girls' day. We'll do a brunch. And I don't care if you're doing the business or not. Just come with me and check it out. Learn about the products. Because I know when they leave that event, they're going to come home fired up and they're going to want to build a business with me. It's the only way to light people up. Ed and I are exciting. I won't take that away. But we can't do what an event will do. Period. End of story. I can't articulate to you what's possible the way an event can. So, whatever we have to do to get you guys there. So thank you everyone for sharing. I know everyone has their last minute enrollments to put in, free membership, free.
Hold on. More important than all that.
We've been talking a lot with our hands tonight. What's going on?
Can we all wish Aline a happy 30th birthday today?
Happy 30th birthday.
Happy birthday.
You don't look a day over 29.
Thank you.
It's so sweet sometimes. All right, guys. Have an amazing night. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 p.m. on our Blitz call.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.